And Solomon will throw. It's caught. Johnny Jackson into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. And the handoff will go to Nick Wilson again. This time he goes almost untouched into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Welcome to Wildcat Football Weekly, presented by Vantage West Credit Union, offering more banking choices, lower fees, and more personalized service. Visit vantagewest.org to learn why Arizona Wildcat fans deserve more.
Welcome to another edition of Wildcat Weekly with head coach Rich Rodriguez. Arizona and Northern Arizona, Saturday night at the stadium, 8 o'clock kickoff. Hope to see everybody there. The Wildcats are 2-0 after the win at Nevada, 44-20. And Coach, you always talk about that improvement from game 1 to game 2. So were you a happy guy after Saturday's game?
Happier than I was after week 1. Always happy after a win, but I did think we got better. We got better in all three phases. Certainly there's a lot of things we still got to work on. We had some self-inflicted errors, particularly offensively. But I thought our guys on the road in a tough environment against a tough physical team, I thought our guys handled everything pretty well.
Nick Wilson's 8th career 100-yard rushing game, and yet he's only a sophomore. Is it the tip of the iceberg right now for him?
It is. He's going to keep getting better. And he hadn't had a lot of contact since last year, and that was by design just so he could be healthy for the season. But he's a good football player, and he runs hard. And we got some other guys behind him. We don't want him to have to carry 40 sometimes a game like Kadeem used to do. But that being said, I think he's in shape to do it.
Anu Solomon now 6 touchdown passes so far through 2 games, no interceptions. But the one thing I wanted to ask you about his .667 passing percentage. If he finished the season that or better, is that something that you'd love to see?
Yeah, I'd like for it to be higher, and I think Anu would tell you the same thing. He missed a couple throws that he would normally make, and we have to be a high percentage team offensively just to keep the rhythm and getting first downs. And there were a couple of times that we weren't able to do that. But I think going forward, we're going to keep working on it. Anu's a very conscientious guy, and I think that'll go higher as the season goes along.
Needless to say, your defense, you've been having to shuffle a lot of different guys in and out there, but that had to be an impressive performance to go on the road with some guys that, quite frankly, hadn't played, if at all, before, and to be able to put out that type of performance.
Right, we're just hanging on defensively, especially at linebacker. So many guys are getting hurt, and at the same position, it's been tough because you're now putting guys that maybe have played linebacker, but not at the middle linebacker position and scramble around a little bit. So our defensive staff has done a good job of just piecing things together. We got to get healthier, of course, as the season goes along. But our guys are playing hard, and they're giving us their best effort, and that's all you can ask for as a coach.
And is that what you look for this week against NAU, a team that's 2-0, by the way, as everyone knows on the season? And it's a great rivalry, even though it's not a conference rivalry.
Yeah, and everybody expects us to win. I can understand that because we're playing at a higher level. But that being said, they're a very good 1AA. I still call 1AA a very good 1AA team that's playing really, really well. But our focus really every week anyway is more about us. Even this, I'll tell you the same thing next week and 2 weeks and 3 weeks from now, that we got to look at what we can do better. And we're our guys, the expectation for us is not just to play hard on game days, but to play hard in practice too. And game days, they should crank it up another notch. And I think it should be a great crowd. It's going to be a lot of fun Saturday night.
Cats and the Jacks, Saturday night at 8. More of Wildcat Weekly right after this.
At Vantage West, we know life moves fast. The morning grind, the power lunch, the dinner rush. We know banking is not about where we are, but where you need us to be. On the go, online, and in person. We know you want more from your bank. Someone you can trust. Someone offering more opportunity, more security, and more personal service. We are Vantage West, and you deserve more.
Welcome back to Wildcat Football Weekly. Online, on the go, or in person, Vantage West offers more banking choices, lower fees, and more personalized service. Visit vantagewest.org to learn why Arizona Wildcat fans deserve more.
Wildcat Weekly continues, and we're pleased to be joined by senior defensive lineman Reggie Gilbert. I say defensive lineman because you guys are such a unit up there, Reggie. So before we talk about your position, let's talk about the win over Nevada. That had to feel good to go on the road, which is never easy, hostile environment. How did you look back at the game and the success the team had?
I'm definitely proud of as far as because it's the first away game, so I'm definitely proud of at all my teammates, all the young guys, how they really show their maturity. Everybody was pretty focused, so pretty proud about how we were.
The defensive line, thank goodness, has stayed pretty much injury-free so far. Right. Is there been a challenge because of the guys behind you, the linebackers getting banged up, more of a challenge for the defensive line to maybe do some extra work up front?
Yeah, definitely. That's something definitely that before the week. Obviously, when Scooby went down, that I met with all the guys, and I just said that we're gonna have to step it up. You know what I mean? Somebody has to fill that void. You can't just leave it on one guy's shoulders. So.
One thing that you did against Nevada, the defensive front in particular, putting pressure on the quarterback. I know that's something that head coach Rich Rodriguez always stresses. Did you feel a big improvement from game 1 to game 2 in terms of, you know, messing with the other quarterback a bit?
Right. Oh yeah, definitely. That's something that we worked on. You know, we stayed extra after practice last week. You know, definitely working on our pass rushing abilities. And I feel that a big key was just us winning first and second down, so we were able to get them in that third and long situation.
All right, if I know you don't get to huddle, but when you get that signal for a blitz, for example, is there something special? Do you kind of light up? Do your eyes kind of light up? Is that something you want to hear?
I mean, it's a green light goes off in my head. You know what I mean? That's what any third down period. You know what I mean? Because I know me as a defensive lineman. You know, that's what we work for. That's what we work so hard first down. So we work so hard for on second down to get to third down so we can rush the passer.
Okay. Other than some guys getting healthy, what's the next step for the defense? What do you think needs to improve the most in the next couple of weeks?
It's just little things. You know what I mean? Guys staying in their gap a little longer, allowing guys to play over them. It's just a whole bunch like just fine-tuning things that I think we need to work on. I think we'll be better at this week.
Okay, you're kind of the quote-unquote old man of the defense. Is that okay? Do you like the fact that the younger guys look up to you and look for leadership?
Oh, yeah, yes, definitely, because I feel like that puts pressure on me. So I like having pressure on me because that gives me the pressure to perform.
Okay, and I guess the pressure's kind of off schoolwork-wise, right?
Right.
So is this the most fun you've had playing football?
Yeah, pretty much because I'm in all online classes right now, so I pretty much just be able to take care of my online work, you know what I mean, while I'm at home, and then when I just come to school, man, it's all ball, so that's pretty neat.
All right, cool. Hey, Reggie Gilbert, senior defensive lineman for the Wildcats, Arizona NAU coming up on Saturday, and we'll see you again next week on Wildcat Weekly.
Thanks for watching Wildcat Football Weekly, presented by Vantage West Credit Union. Visit vantagewest.org to learn how you can get more personalized service. Federally insured by NCUA.
Be there in Arizona Stadium to experience the thrill of the 2015 Arizona football season. Be there for the big hits, miracle catches, and game-winning field goals. Be there as your Wildcats make history and march towards a Pac-12 championship. Be there to create priceless memories with family, friends, and fellow fans.
The next home game is Saturday, September 19th versus Northern Arizona. Tickets start at $12 for adults and $7 for kids. Call 621-CATS or visit ArizonaWildcats.com/NAU.